So hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're gonna do a proper unboxing and review of my Pagani 1734 Meteorite dial. So I'm very excited about this review, guys. It waited a long time to do this review. That was the cleaning cloth. This is the adjustment tool for your screw pins. Warranty card unsigned, no need to really see it. The watch tag, and this is your standard Pagani design box. As you've seen on my previous video, to remove the sponge holding the watch, and this is it. So I got this watch almost a year and a half ago, basically 2 years ago, and I almost sold this watch, which was be a big mistake because I'm really into texture dial watches. I really like texture dial watches. I don't like simple one color dial because I have plenty of them, and I kind of want to expand my collection to always have something different, original or unique. So this watch for me hits perfectly everything I want from a watch. So 38 millimeter case, same as basically dimension and specs are same as the 1731 version, so I don't want to waste time on that. One thing I want to say, on the side they noted this is a 14 millimeter case, which is not true. It's 38 millimeter case. I really loving this dial, even not the biggest fan of Meteorite dial, but somehow with the gold indices and hint, this watch works pretty nicely. Why? Because I saw on AliExpress, I think it was Escapement Time or Mysterious Code, they have one dress watch, which is almost the same as this one, but the only difference is the dial is completely white, and the watch kind of looks empty. You get me? It's like it has no soul. This way, the texture dial, the material dial kind of gives it more depth, more something to look at it. I don't know. It kind of fits. It kind of works because even though that mysterious code or escapement time watch, I will leave the link in description for that watch, even goes for 100 US dollars. This one I got for 22.5 US dollars, but um, when this watch started selling 3 or 4 years ago, 4 years ago exactly, it was going for around 90 US dollars. And I can confirm even now, if this watch cost me $80, I would pay $80 because it's definitely worth, because it's worth buying this watch, even though the bracelet is the worst bracelet I've ever seen, and I'm not gonna even unpeel it uh, for you to see, because I'm gonna change it and give it to somebody else. Why I think this watch worth, starting from the bracelet, to talk about the bracelet, the end link, there's too much space on the end link. Also, there's too much play left and right, up and down on this bracelet. Like I said on my previous video, you can see how much the end link and bracelet goes behind the locks. So it was not meant for this watch at all. This was meant for the Air King Pagani homage. Also, like I mentioned in the previous video, even though it has like screw pins, you can only remove the screw pins from this link, from the third link from this side. You couldn't remove the screw pins from these links. I don't know why. It was very weird. Yeah, it has double pushers, which is nice, but definitely not gonna wear this watch on this bracelet. So that's why I'm not unpeeling it off of stuff like that. You can see even the crown is not pushed behind, and always people complaining about they bought this watch and why the case was not wrapped in plastic. So what, you gonna ask a refund for that? Which is completely silly. The watch was well protected and stuff like that. Even I didn't still haven't peel off the plastic on the crown. I don't know. I will I will remove it. I will remove it later, uh, because not to waste too much time on this watch. People always complain. I don't know. Very strange people. They expecting they're gonna buy like a 20 or 50 US dollar watch, and they expect to be like to compete with Swiss watches quality, which is completely bonkers for me. So why this watch works even today for $80 based on uh, AliExpress Chinese watches. So let's start with the crystal first. Like you can see it from here. I want the camera to focus. This is a box dome crystal, and it's very raised. Or usually on I've seen only on watch days and other watches over 100 euros to see this level of raised box dome sapphire crystal. Yes, Addis Dive use box crystal, but that it's mineral crystal. But to see sapphire this raised done nicely on this price, it's very rare, under $100. So that's one first thing I wanna give a big plus for Pagani. Second thing, talking about the crystal, this mine has a little bit of air blue coating, as you can see from this angle, because on other reviews, people said that this didn't have like a air coating, but mine has for some strange reason. And also I want to mention that this is the version 2 of this model 1734, because they messed up the water resistant down on the text, which is in my case which is completely fine. They fixed the problem. I really like the hands, talking about still at the dial, because they overextend, especially the seconds hand, the minute hand. I really like that. As you can see, this polished case on the side and polished bezel, polished chamfers. This is all stuff that adding up to the prices. You get me, like polished bezel, polished chamfers. They are definitely not the same level of finishing as watch dives, like they do on their watches, or San Martin, of course. But when you think about it, I got this watch for $22.5. This watch in the lowest price definitely should be sold nothing less than $50, even though the bracelet is completely BS. This watch definitely worth well over $50. You cannot find this level of quality. I know many people don't like polished case, but in this case, for a dress watch, I only for dress watch want to be the polish case. You get me? So, or in this case, it works with the watch because it sparkles a lot. You can see the indices; they sparkle, especially on daylight. They sparkle a lot. As you can see, the little blue film air coating, which is nice to have. So stuff like that, adding up to the price, this watch definitely works. So another thing I want to say, this watch with all the links included, all the bracelet, weighs like 120 grams. I'm gonna pause the video. I'm gonna put on other strap to see first the what other straps I have for this watch. This is my Jubilee bracelet, two-tone gold bracelet, which doesn't really match the color with this watch. I don't know how much you can see it, but this gold watch, this gold color on this Jubilee 20 millimeters doesn't really match the gold on this watch, and this is why I'm not gonna use it. I also bought another two-tone gold bracelet. This one match the colors better, but it's not the best quality out there. Maybe I will use it on this watch, I don't know. Maybe I'll put it on leather. Definitely gonna use this bracelet, but gonna do a YouTube short for this, or maybe a part 2 review video, I don't know. Also, I really like this bracelet. Probably gonna wear it on this bracelet because I don't want to be too blingy, like the whole watch to be gold everywhere. When we talk about two-tone gold watches, right now I'm wearing this Casio. This is the MTP 1128 model, and this is the difference in quality. You get me, the difference in gold on the Pagani. The gold, it's way better done. It's higher quality, like definitely on the especially on the Casio. Like this gold on the Casio looks, this gold like it's kind of more darker and not the highest quality like on the first Jubilee bracelet that I've shown. Also, I have two other Citizen watches. They are completely gold, and we're gonna do another review with this Casio. I'm gonna do a full review for this Casio. It's very old, was 20 years old, and uh, how long does the coating for gold-plated watches last. So I'm gonna stop the video, gonna measure only the case how much it weighs, and gonna put it on another strap for just a moment. So we're back in this video. This is the watch without the bracelet. I had very big trouble removing the bracelet because the pins were very stiff. Almost took me like 15 minutes to completely remove the bracelet. Never had trouble like this before. Let's measure the case, how much it weighs, only like this. So basically 42 grams 42 grams and something. Now I'm gonna put on the leather strap. I wanna see how it look on the leather. Nice beautiful dial. I'm gonna remove the sticker also. Oh man, when I saw the guy commenting on AliExpress review that this Pagani bracelet was as good as San Martin's, the best that he's seen, I highly doubt, bro. I never had trouble removing a bracelet this much as I had on this Pagani. So we're gonna pause this video again. So this is the watch. Let's see how the crown works. This is VH31, popped nicely. So we're gonna adjust the time. So it hacks pretty nicely. Okay, crown action is pretty good. I removed the plastics from behind and on the crown. So I put this leather strap. I got it from AliExpress, of course. It's not the best quality, it's not the highest quality I've ever had. It's kind of stiff from the beginning. It will loosen up over time. So let me put this watch. I'm gonna do with the other bracelets also a wrist shot. You can see it from far. It's quick release spring bars. I didn't want to waste too much time because I had pretty difficulty removing the other bracelet. So this is the watch, how it looks on my 17 centimeter wrist. So it doesn't really fit the blue color. The leather is still stiff, not the highest quality. I will try and use the other straps bracelet that I have on this watch. Man, it was so difficult to remove the Pagani bracelet, but it is what it is. So I will try some other option, put YouTube shorts, and let me know what you think about this watch in the comment section below. See you later next time. Bye bye.